if you or somebody you know wants to be a guest in the Somebody Show, email us. Email the Somebody Show at the. Anyway, it's on the screen, and just remember, we're all somebody.
Oh, hi. It's the Somebody Show. Thought I'd change it up a little bit, trying to make it like more of a like an AM radio talk show, kind of like, you know? Yeah, like Mr. Radio.
NPR.
Hi, it's a Somebody Show. You know,
the world is burning.
Yeah. Oh, the world is burning. Okay, yeah. You're like the negative person on the show, and I'll be like the. So, Sean, in the world today.
This is okay.
Yeah. We got another show to do.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna sip my world's okayest employee mug as much as possible this episode. I'm going for 200 sips this episode.
Okay.
What do you think? 200 sips?
If anybody can do it.
How many did I do? I did 3 so far. So do 2. You count at home.
We'll do a counter at the bottom.
It's a drinking show. So you go get some Kool-Aid, just grape, strawberry, Hawaiian punch flavored Kool-Aid, whatever you want to make. I used to make it myself at home.
Everybody used to.
Do they do that?
I don't know if they do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't think people do that.
Kool-Aid?
But,
half Kool-Aid, half sugar.
This show is brought to you by Kool-Aid or Gatorade. I don't care. Powerade, any of those aids.
Any aids.
Yeah. Not any aids. Not any aids. So I'm going to cut that part out. Yeah.
You're not fun.
I know. I see our guest today has like a good product to sell, and I don't want to ruin his product by having a bad joke on that. Or
I thought it was a good joke. Anyway.
All right, let's go on. Let's move. All right, so what do we got to talk about here? Oh, well, subscribe and like our show, first of all. I always have to remind myself to ask you to do that because I forget, and apparently it's important on YouTube for people to subscribe. And to that point, again, I've been hammering this point home. It is not, okay, this is my phone. This is I'm looking at my phone. I'm texting. Oh, it's a funny text. I send a lot of funny texts. Look, I just subscribed. That was it. Look, I just subscribed. That's all it took. Look, I've subscribed like 17 times. It doesn't take a lot to subscribe. Just push the button.
I know, but if you push it too many times, you then unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe.
So if you did 17 times.
Okay, so how many? So I subscribed. The odd number still subscribes, right? An even number would be an unsubscribe.
Okay.
Is that right? Does that math work out?
That works out.
Right.
You're good.
Perfect. All right. So, what do we like? We were going to do the Chris E. True Hollywood story.
Yes, please.
We're going to bringing that back from last season. Sean came up with this idea because being in Hollywood for 20 years, I had quite a lot of semi-interesting stories to tell about my time there. This story this week is about a very famous man. Shaman. Yeah, he's not with us anymore, unfortunately.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Well,
sometimes I see TikToks. Yeah, like Tupac is still alive.
Tupac, yeah, they're hanging out in a cafe eating eggs and bacon somewhere. Anyway, story is, a friend of mine was working for him as his business manager for a period of time.
Okay.
Very short period of time, because he started getting death threats. Whole other story. Yeah, no. He came in and...
the manager said
yes.
Not...
No, my friend was getting death threats.
From Michael Jackson?
No, from people that worked with Michael Jackson. They were getting a lot of money by working for Michael Jackson, and my friend was going in there as this business manager trying to clean things up. And they said, if you keep cleaning things up, you won't be able to clean things up anymore, because you won't be with us.
You know what? It's just another, it's like so sad.
Yeah. But that's not the story. Oh. The story is, we're at dinner one night, and he's like, you're never going to believe this. I got a voicemail from Michael Jackson. I'm about to play it for you on his phone. He's like, I got this for you. You're going to listen to this. It's incredible. So he plays the voicemail for me. I'm going to do my bad Michael Jackson impersonation now. Put the phone in my ear, and I hear, hi, Brian. The guy's name wasn't Brian, but to protect his identity.
Yeah, no, that's smart.
Hi, Brian. It's Michael. I had a great idea for a TV show
called The Somebody Show.
No, it wasn't the Somebody Show. It says, what if we put cameras in my house and like Diana's house and other celebrities' houses, and they can kind of see how celebrities live and what we do and how our lives are. Now this is before the Osbournes, before the Kardashians, before all this stuff. Michael Jackson invented reality celebrity TV.
Somebody stole it from him.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
That's crazy.
But also at the time, I think it was kind of the time he was in that last trial he was having that wasn't so good. But like the fact that he was out there trying to put, no, we're not talking about that. He was trying to put cameras in his house, I think, to say like, listen, I'm not what people think I am.
Oh, wow.
I've always been a fan of Michael Jackson. I don't think. I believe
it's just a sad,
we don't have to get into that, but I told you I got invited to Neverland, not by Michael Jackson, but by my friend.
Yes.
He goes, Michael told me I could bring guests up, and I didn't go. It's dumb. dumb.
That would have been
I
a
should have
great
gone.
story.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. I don't have great stories. I've just got Chris E. Hollywood Stories. That was it. I kind of tagged it well that time.
You did.
I'm getting really good at this
Chris
hosting.
E.
I'm so. What?
True Hollywood stories.
E. Chris E. True Hollywood
Yeah,
Stories.
you cut the true part out. But
I did.
you'll get it back
All right, yeah.
eventually.
Remember, we're all somebody. We can't wait to meet you all.
haven't
Shouldn't
said
do
that.
Yeah, no,
You said
I
that
didn't
you
say
forgot
that
to say it last
Yeah,
time.
exactly. Well, I think the synthetic, thing. Anyway, we have a guest. We should probably get to him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go to commercial. We'll watch a commercial about
Michael Jackson,
Michael
the
Jackson.
Pepsi one where he lights his hair on fire. No? You guys are bombers today, man. Cutting out all the good stuff.
All
No.
right, we'll be right back.
I said, Wilma, want to go to the beach? And she said, I'd love to. Love? Guess she sort of goes for me.
Oh, we'll go for your breath. You need scope.
My breath? Bad. Will scope help?
Sure, scope's strong. Leaves your breath really clean, fresh.
You're right, and it tastes great.
Now, Wilma will really go for you.
Scope helps keep you face to face.
Welcome back to the Somebody Show. On today's show, we have a guest. What was I going to say about him?
He's 2 feet.
Guest. What did I have? I had something here. It was so good. It's so worth taking all this time to find it. Oh, there we go. On today's show, our guest. Oh, okay. If there were 4 or 5 people you were going to be stranded on a desert island with, is it deserted island or desert island?
I think
Dessert.
Deserted.
deserted.
If you were going to eat desert on an island with
Yeah.
4 or 5 people, this is the person you would want to eat with, or have them deserted with you eating dessert. Please welcome to the stage, to the Somebody Show, Alex, my neighbor. There you go, Alex. Well done. No one's ever made that entrance before. That was a good one. I like it. Good. No one's ever gone under. I like it. Down under. That's my Australian. Alex, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah,
You're my
thanks
neighbor.
for having me. Yeah, I am
you
your
shake
neighbor.
my hand again. Go for the shake. I'm going to sip my thing. I'm going for 200 sips today. That's 5. All right. So you're my neighbor.
Yes.
I said that. And I don't know your last name. So I'm sorry I didn't introduce you as Alex, your last name. Your last name is not my neighbor, is it?
No, it is not my neighbor.
Okay.
Or your name? I don't know how that works. Last name's Herling.
Herling. Alex,
Yep.
welcome, Alex Herling. All right. Thanks. Now, the reason I don't know your last name, obviously, so not obviously, but no one knows. I said obviously,
Obviously,
they know.
right.
The reason I don't know your last name is because your mom and dad, or your mom and your stepdad, are neighbors as well. And your mom's remarried to your stepdad. Okay. So I know your stepdad's last name, DeVito, but I don't know
Danny
yours.
DeVito?
So, should I not have said last? I don't know last names. You okay? Okay. I said it. All right. You said it already. It's done. It's
too late.
Your identity is going to be stolen. There's someone's identity. I'll pay for all expenses.
That'd be a good plug for one of those
Identity
LifeLock
theft commercials.
Yeah.
LifeLock's
a
going to be
really
the commercial.
good idea.
Yeah. Sponsored by LifeLock.
It is sponsored by LifeLock. But anyway, so now Alex Herling, thank you for coming, man. You are a young entrepreneur, apparently. Yeah,
That's right.
You went to Drexel, I think.
Yep.
Awesome college, university. What do we call it? College, or university. University of
Yeah.
Drexel University. Which is it?
Yeah, Drexel University.
Drexel University. Okay, I always get confused with the ofs. People sometimes it's University of. Is there a University of Drexel?
No.
Not
Okay.
that I've heard of. That would be a pretty sneaky one, I think.
Maybe we
but-
could start a college.
Online.
Online University of
university.
Drexel. All right. Yeah.
That could never
that's
go
good.
wrong, right?
Ah.
Somebody else thought that'd be hard. I think once or
We'll put
twice.
like another L at the end.
There you go.
Or a silent K at the beginning.
L.
Yeah, Drexel. It'll be like a Superman reference, like
Ah,
Kal-El,
Kal-El, yeah.
Drexel. There we go. See, it's all coming together. We got a whole college. You want to be part of this? Oh, you cut you in,
I
man.
don't know if I can.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. So young entrepreneur, and you have been selling on Amazon, or you're kind of starting this.
Well, yeah, I'm starting. We'll be selling by the time this airs. So yeah,
and you're
and it's selling grill sets. So
grill sets.
Yes.
Like teeth.
Well,
Not that grill. No,
Different kind of grill set.
yeah. So think of like a good like Father's Day gift. It's got like everything you need. You got like your spatula, big knife, tongs, kebab skewers, corn skewers.
Bottle of aspirin.
No, but
I pop a lot of aspirin as a dad.
Yeah.
Okay,
when you're grilling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I got headaches. I can't take the smoke. And so is it all like in a package deal, like one of those like zip
Yeah,
up?
all on like a zipper, and it's got like the big Stonewall logo on it. which
Okay.
I guess we can.
And Stonewall is the name. Can we say that?
Yes,
Yeah,
Stonewall.
I just said it. We can bleep it out. Okay, so Stonewall is the name of the. Now, did you come up with the Stonewall name?
I did. I was actually watching a documentary on Rome, and I saw stone walls that were still there. They were like 2,000 years old. And I was like, wow, that's a great. That's something that lasts long, is durable. It's like that's perfect.
That's a great idea. I hope so. In 2,000 years, when people are watching this episode, they're gonna like, he was right, or they're gonna say, that's probably how I'm guessing. That's what English is gonna sound like in 2,000 years. Would you guess?
So what we need to do is we need to get a part. We need to sell the chef the what the
aprons?
Aprons.
Yeah, yeah. Do you guys have do you have a Stonewall have an apron
I
yet?
don't have aprons yet, but
Okay. All right.
it's coming soon.
Soon,
Yeah.
coming soon. All right. So how did you get into the idea of selling Stonewall grill sets?
So first, I found Amazon FBA, which is called is Fulfillment by Amazon.
Okay.
So essentially, Amazon does a lot of the storage things, so you don't have to deal with like renting out a garage, doing all that, and having them sent there. They do it from the fulfillment center and take like a portion of the profits.
Okay.
So I found out about that, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found this thing called Jungle Scout, which is to search the jungle of the Amazon.
Very cool. That's a great idea.
But that's like the analytics of finding all the information. And I saw, hey, there's people selling grill sets. These aren't the best grill sets they could be selling on Amazon.
Yeah.
So I thought this is a great time to try and do something with it.
Now, I was talking to your stepdad about it, and he said that looking at the analytics, that grill sets are a very popular thing to sell on Amazon, right? So kind of you're like, oh, if we're going to sell something, we want to sell something that sells a lot, and so we'll get into that world. Is that kind of how it happened?
Exactly, yeah. So I saw people were selling grill sets, and they were doing pretty well, but I also saw that they weren't like the nicest. They weren't like they didn't have like the aesthetic or everything, and they didn't have like a good like logo on them and stuff. So that's where I came in. And I was like, this is a good opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how do you make it so when you do start? I guess is it going to take time for when I search grill sets? Will you be the 10th person? Like, I mean, how much competition, and how do you somehow squeak in there and become
that,
Sponsored, right?
or in that
That's
that top tier, because people are probably going to click on not the first
top
one they see, but it's that bestseller or that.
Exactly. The first page is like the ideal that you want to get to.
Right.
So there's two different ways. Like getting good reviews is key to getting onto the top page. So getting people
That's
to
our
see
problem,
it,
by the way.
and
We don't get good reviews.
and like pay-per-click ads will put you on top of everything on the list. So.
And is that something Amazon offers as a pay-per-click? Like they'll give you, like they help you get clicks, or is it up to you to kind of get the clicks?
They'll help you. They'll let you put an ad on the top, and and then if you get clicks, then Amazon gets a little.
Now, did you consider Paw Patrol grill sets? Because Paw Patrol is pretty popular. Yeah.
But Killian loves
popular.
That would have been a copyright problem.
Oh, maybe. Okay. All right. Well, what about Paws Patrol
Paws
with a
Patrol.
Z?
Yeah, now you're going to make him rethink his whole.
Just like follow that. Because you're starting for the father, right? Like you wanted the Father's Day gift, and this could be like for the the 5-year-old birthday.
Well, it's good. I mean, because I guess is the plan to then, so you do grill sets, and then we talked about doing aprons. Is it going to be like the everyman kind of gift? Is that you're going to get knife sets and you think about like every bachelor or not bachelor, but every wedding party, right? The groomsmen always get a gift. Is that the goal, or is it just small and?
Sounds like you have a business partner here, Alex.
Yeah, I wanted to do the grill sets first to kind of put my name out there in like the grill adjacent area.
Okay.
And then, hey buddy.
This is Archie, by the way.
He loves grilled food.
Yeah.
And
He's a big fan now, yeah.
We talked about this before. He has like 2 or 3 grill sets that he's
He
bought on
does.
Amazon, and they fall apart all the time. And
terrible.
I think that's why he's up here. He's interested.
Don't mind him just sitting on your lap.
No, I don't like
Alex is highly allergic to dogs.
Yeah, so I lost my train of thought.
No, we were talking about if there was a goal to kind of grow into, or is it just if this is the grill set thing? This is what we're going. We're going for the barbecue. You're going to be the barbecue pit master.
Yeah, I definitely want to grow into things. I want, grill adjacent things. So maybe I'll do something with smokers in the future. I'm going to see what the other lines are, just so that there's like a name online that's like Stonewall. I know I bought stuff from these guys. I can trust them to make a good grill adjacent item.
Do you know what neti pots are?
Neti pots. I haven't heard of a neti
It's
pot.
a neti pot. Like you like clean your nose. You pour like hot water into your nose, and then
We have
drain.
the electric one, Navage.
Yeah.
I'll bet those sell well. You could do Stonewall neti pots. Maybe it's not as adjacent.
Maybe
as
like
what
with
you were-
spicy food sort of thing.
barbecue sauce. You could pour barbecue sauce into your nose.
Well, now that the big thing on grill, at least as far as I can tell, is the griddle, right? You get the flat. Everybody wants the flat
top,
the flat top griddle. So I mean, you can always just sell griddles. They have. I mean,
Man,
there's
look
so
at
many
you.
things. I'm
Whoa,
just saying.
save the ideas.
I'm just saying the kid's onto something. There's a lot of.
too. You're giving it all away.
There's a lot. You know, it's a big
Listen,
market.
this is the Somebody Show. Our goal as Sean and I is to make somebody's
Rich.
exactly. Not us. Not us. We want to make somebody's rich. So we have at least 15 people are going to see this, Alex. And if one of you buy a grill set, Alex,
It's a big
So
win
is
for
it?
me,
So it
yeah.
will be on Amazon by the time this airs. So did you design the set? Like, did you?
Yeah, so I got to work with some of these manufacturers, and kind of reach out on Alibaba. And the cool thing is with like manufacturers, you can just tell them what you want. So I was able to just say like, can you do it like this? And they were like, yeah, we can do it like that. So just being able to like modify all those things, have like the name on like engraved on the tools and all that.
What was like the biggest tool that you felt like was like lacking?
I was obviously the biggest tool.
Oh, obviously.
And I'm lacking.
The big thing was having like a nice quality glove. We have like a big, you can use it on both hands. Just like a big, nice grill glove. I like having that. We have the meat injector. I just think it has like everything you need, like all the little pieces, you know, the kebabs. It's just a good little gift.
Now, price point. Do you have to kind of figure out what your price point is? Is that a big thing?
Yeah. So right now we're pricing at $49.99.
Buy now.
I was like,
Sorry.
that's really reasonable.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So that's
Well,
that's what
the different color option, or do you have one option now? Is there
one
a different
option, Ford
Okay.
style, you know, but black.
Okay.
That's great.
But, yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll have. You say you're going to send me some images. Hopefully, we'll be able to put them on the show here. People
Yeah,
can
we can
see
just have
them.
them like popping up at random times.
Yeah.
It'll be like a spatula over my face the whole
You
time.
probably do like a buy now link right onto the page.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is something that I just remembered. My big thing, I tried to do this with Rachel when we would get invited to weddings and you have to buy the wedding present. I wanted to just buy people spatulas all the time and I wanted to be the spatula guy. So people would think, oh, I'm using their spatula. Like, oh, Chris Elwood got me this spatula. But she told me it was kind of,
So glad she nixed that.
Yeah, she definitely nixed it hardcore. She's like, no, you're not the spatula family. But now with your grill set, you know, you could kind of be the spatula.
Could be
Like
the
a really
spatula
nice
family,
high-end
yeah.
spatula family.
So how many
not such a
pieces
bad
are
idea.
in the set? Now I'm really intrigued.
25 pieces in a set.
Wow.
What?
You get an extra grill brush. Yeah.
25 pieces for
25
$49.95? What's the math on that?
It's really reasonable.
That's a good
like
deal.
$2, yeah.
Holy moly. And you make money? You can make money off of that? Like that's
Yeah, you get decent money on
done,
that.
man. You are. Drexel was worth it, for sure.
Gotta pay that off.
Mom's
Got to
here.
pay for it. How many girl
Like a
sets to
better
pay
book.
off that college tuition?
Buy now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, awesome. We're going to go to commercial, and we'll probably put your. Well, maybe Sean and I will do a commercial for you. Hey, what about that?
Dude.
That's a good idea.
I have a grill.
Yeah. Or I mean, because we're
Okay.
both famous for grilling. But yeah, we'll go to commercial, and then we'll come back, and we're going to talk about some other stuff that has nothing to do with grilling.
Can it
but
be the
it's still
George
cool.
Foreman grill, or is that competition?
That's another Christine. I met George Foreman. Ooh, tease.
I don't sell
All right.
grills, just grill sets. So.
Well done.
All right, we'll be right back.
George, found your turtle and your plane.
Thanks, Dad.
Can't find the soap.
Here. You're still out of soap. Zest is different. Makes you feel cleaner than soap. Here's why. Soap leaves a sticky soap film. Zest doesn't. Even after rinsing, soap film's still there.
Zest. Some lather. Good clean feeling, too. That shower made me feel great.
It's the Zest.
Try Zest. Feel cleaner than soap.
Welcome back. Bathroom potty break time? Yeah? All right, potty break time. We got the guests in the audience. They go take potty breaks periodically.
What do you do about that when you're working at the Craig
At
Ferguson?
a real
So if
show?
somebody has to go to the bathroom, like, is that...
So my job with Craig Ferguson was to talk to the audience ahead of time and kind of give them the lay of the land and say like what you can do. People always think I was the warm-up guy. I'm not funny enough to be a warm-up guy. You have to get people. Yeah, you know. So we would give them like what you can, the rules, do's and don'ts, and basically the rule was do not use bathroom. You will hold it or pee in your pants.
Catheters for everybody.
Yeah.
Craig, the Late Late Show catheters.
Yeah. No, it was pretty. It was tough. Like people had to go to the bathroom. It was like an emergency. What are we gonna do? And so.
So do you stop like?
No, we would just kind of, say, like, we gotta let's go this way. And we kind of quietly get them out of there.
So they raised their hand like, I gotta.
Yeah, and then Craig would scream at us after, like, what are you letting them go to the bathroom for when I'm doing my machine? Craig Ferguson. Yeah. Anyway, so Alex is here with us. We talked about your grill stuff, but one of the things that connected you and I as my neighbor early on was our love of video games. I love video games. You love video games. And you're considerably younger than me. Can I ask how old you are right now? Is that
23.
23 years old.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm a lot older. I think I'm twice as old as you. A little more than twice as old as you. Yeah, June at Christmas. So you made a video game while you were in school, right? Or you started to kind of make a...
Yeah. We started to work on a video game, me and my friend Griffin.
Okay.
It was a pretty creative one, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever played Spore. Have you
I know of Spore. Never played it, but I know of and love.
Okay, big inspiration for it.
Yeah.
Kind of like the idea of like you evolve and you get like little parts.
That was a game about mold.
Yeah, I mean, it was like it was like you're like evolving Spore in this game, but in his, like you're getting parts like arms and legs to help you kind of fight through the game.
You start as like a little cell in like in real Spore, not in my game, but you start as a little cell and you like evolve into like an animal, and then you like eat the other animals and become like a civilization. It was really ambitious, the whole thing. But for us, we just focused on like the animal part. Like, oh well, you fight these guys and you get like little arms and all that stuff. So I really liked that playing that. But.
And you guys got it on the Android system for a while, didn't you? Didn't you launch it?
We had it on itch.io, so you could play it on there, and just like on PC.
Okay, all right, great. Yeah. What games you're playing now?
I've been really interested in like 4X games, so the big like strategy games like Civilization and Stellaris and stuff. Those have been like my...
There's a Terra Invicta. Have you heard of Terra Invicta?
I just heard of that.
So Terra Invicta is made by the people that did XCOM. Do you ever play XCOM?
I did play
Any XCOM series?
I love XCOM.
Sean, you love XCOM. What about the Flyers? You like the Flyers?
Yes.
All right, we're not talking about that right now. All right. So, but the Phillies are doing well, right? Yeah, Phillies are doing well. So Terra Invicta is you have to you start off on Earth and you have to build up your civilization to a point where you find out that there's an alien invasion, an impending alien invasion. So now you know this, but you're not a spacefaring planet yet. So you've got to build up your planet to where you can travel into space and then create a defense system. And then the aliens invade and you have to defend the planet.
Is this on Xbox?
I think it's a PC game.
Gotcha.
Personal computer.
Yes.
Do you know the PC stands for personal computer? You didn't know that, did you? You're 23 years old. PC, you just hear PC. Yeah, it's one of those things. And most people don't know that personal computer is what it stands for. I think it does. Doesn't it stand for personal computer?
Well, it does now.
It does, yeah, I made it up. Yeah. Somebody show. Whatever says
sounds
on the
right.
show. Yeah. All right, so big. You said 4X games. What does that mean? I've never heard that before. What does that mean?
Expand, exterminate is one of them. Explore. I don't know what the other one is.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's
we'll leave it up to their imagination. What the fourth X is.
Yeah, you go around, you get technology, and you fight the other civilizations or whatever it is, if it's aliens in space.
Did you ever hear of or play Age of Empires?
I did hear that. I haven't played it though.
Is that on your phone?
It was good. No, I mean I think it's on your phone now, but it was a personal computer game back in the day that I played a lot. We would I would literally carry my tower from my computer that I had over to my friend's house, and then we'd plug them all together.
Why when you carry everything, you're always kind of stumbling? Do you have?
I balance it.
You're always kind of.
I do a lot of stories about me carrying stuff, Alex. No, but I would carry a computer over to my friend's house and then plug it all in, and then we'd have LAN games. You know what LAN games are?
Yeah.
All right, you plug all the computers in, and it was like before the internet days where people were just playing online. You had to, plug it in. Yeah, we used to do Halo with the original Xbox. You had 4 controllers in each Xbox, and then we had 3 friends bring their Xboxes over, and they would carry their Xboxes over, and we would have 16 people in one house playing Halo. And,
you guys are probably cool, huh?
The girls loved us.
How many of the 16 were female?
None. Zero. Absolutely 0 of them. But that was fun. You guys do anything like that these days with your friends?
Now we mostly do like online stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to plug your remotes in anymore. They're wireless. Yeah.
You have to carry stuff over to people.
I have a question.
Oh, I love questions.
What is the philosophy book? Is that just all of philosophy?
Yeah, it's a philosophy textbook for college. Did you take philosophy in college?
We did take a little bit of philosophy.
Was this your textbook?
Yeah. It wasn't that one, no.
It's no one ever asks about this stuff, Alex. You're the first guest. You just won. You won a creeper. Congratulations! Nice. Yeah, for asking that question. You like creepers, right? You like Minecraft?
Yeah,
you play Minecraft. Here's Minecraft.
Brothers love Minecraft.
Yeah.
I don't know if they even play it. They just like the Legos and
yeah. You can't have that, by the way.
That
was a joke.
It's just a way to avoid answering the philosophy.
The philosophy book is a book that I found somewhere, and I like philosophy. We can't talk about it on the show because we kind of try to steer away from politics and that kind of stuff. And philosophy kind of veers into that. I think once you kind of have a stance on something philosophically.
That's right. The book above it is a better book anyway.
The Kierkegaard?
No, the green one.
No. Oh, well, this is book of my poetry.
Yeah.
I was writing poetry in my 20s, around your age, and I thought I was. I didn't even think I was good, but I decided I'd write it anyway, and it's full. I'm not joking, Alex. This is full of poetry. Look at that. Every page is scribbled on, and Sean thinks they are like
it's a lot of
call for help. But they weren't, and it's called The Blue Shoe Words. The Blue Shoe Words, and that was because the house I was living in Los Angeles, there was a telephone line that had a pair of blue shoes hanging from the telephone line, which somebody told me that's like
call for help.
Maybe. Anyway. Alex, thank you for coming on the show today. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was
fun. Right. You could have told me. You could have said, like, this is horrible, Chris. I feel like I've wasted this much of my life, and now...
If he sells one grill set, it'll be worth it, right?
Yeah, that's our goal. I told you, I want to try to get you some grill sets sold. Help kickstart this thing.
I think I know what I'm getting for Father's Day.
I'm getting everybody for Father's Day, holidays.
Yeah, right. Long-term investment. When you have Elon Musk on here at some point, it'll all be worth it. And people will come back and be like, who's this guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Grill sets.
Yeah. Alex Herling, the next Elon Musk.
Yeah.
All right, man, thank you so much. Will you come back maybe? And once the grills are making like $1 billion and they're like a battery operated, are you going to electric grill sets eventually?
Maybe.
Solar powered grill sets?
Maybe magnets.
You come back and then we'll have you back. All right, Stonewall grill sets? Stonewall grill sets. Bye now. All right. We'll be right back with this commercial. Alex, thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You can imagine it's the beast from beyond, and nothing can stop it, it's Terron.
We need the command laser. I stopped him. Oh, he's on the move again.
Terron!
Here comes Stupid Joe Commander. Joe's light stopped him. Look, Terron's on the move
You can
again.
imagine it's the beast from beyond, and nothing can stop it, it's Terron.
Terron, the beast from beyond, comes with Command Laser, new from Hasbro. Super Joe Commander, sold separately.
We are back from that commercial. That's awesome. You want the grill set, don't you?
I'm not coding. I'm literally going to get that for
We just got a new grill smoker thing, and so I'm going to tell Rachel that's mine.
He wants to get one of the flat top.
The griddle.
I'm going to get the I don't want to promote somebody else's stuff here, but I think they're called
When Stonewall comes out with a griddle, you'll wait until they get
I
it.
think it might be. I forget the name of the company, but who cares?
That's not what we're here for. So to close the show, so back in the day, Carson, Leno, a lot of the old, like the real talk show hosts would have the wild animal people come on, the safari, and they would come out in their like safari hat and their vest and
Like
with
Jack Banner.
and they put the animals and they would. Sorry, I'm carrying the animal. Anyway, I thought, we're a talk show. I mean, we're not like that, not anywhere near like that, but I wanted to have something like that. And so Alex's mom, we just had him on, she's here with us, and she is a plant. She loves plants. She talks about plants all the time.
Plant?
She's not a plant, but she is very knowledgeable about plants. She helps us with our plants at the house all the time. She's given us some plants. And so instead of a wild animal, because animals are kind of hard to deal with, right? Like I don't want an animal on the show, and it's hard to get them. So, but Becky said she would come on and talk about a plant with us, and so we're gonna please welcome to the stage our wild plant lady, Becky DeVito. Come on out, Becky. Welcome. My neighbor Becky.
Thanks for having me.
For Alex, my neighbor Becky.
Yeah.
So
it made me feel like I was going to be like 80 years old as I was the
plant lady?
The wild plant lady. I literally aged like 40 years behind that. But,
just calling you the wild plant.
Yeah.
Wow. So what do you have here today?
So I brought an aloe plant who's struggling a little bit. You want me to set it here?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so it needs to be repotted. It's gotten a little out of control. So, Yep. So it's it's ready for like a repot and some deep water.
So how do you know when something like that needs to be find a new home?
Well, it says, "Excuse me, I need more water." Right? Don't they?
You have to talk to
it. It's like looking a little sad, right?
Okay.
Like so that's like a good sign when it's so much bigger than really like the base. It's like a good sign that it's really outgrown its
So what
pot.
kind of size pot were we?
So I'll just go up to like probably one like about this big, like maybe a 6-incher as opposed to like a 4-inch. Next, and
He's
then
frisky. This guy.
Yeah.
So your aloe is so green. Mine is like very light green.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's not a dark,
Needs more
like,
vitamin
K.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's in the window.
In our bay window, yeah.
It might be getting too much sun.
Too much vitamin D.
Okay. I'll take them out.
So and just water it once a week.
Okay.
You can also do like when you water it, not all the time, but like every couple of months, mix in like some coffee grounds to your water.
I spray it with bleach when she's not home.
Yeah,
so that's why.
Gatorade.
That would also do it.
That's probably what's
that might be what's happening.
He is hoping that all my plants die. They take up a lot of space.
We joke that we have the brown thumb in the family, which is why we have Becky to help us green our plants up as well. Because I can't. Rachel's been better since you've helped. She's kept plants alive.
You know, she just likes a little moral support. I
That's
think.
true.
Like she's good at picking. She knows what she wants. And
High five here and there. Like,
right. Yeah. That's good.
Keep that plant alive.
So is aloe like a cacti where you can break it off and plant it and it will do
Yes.
So we could make your own. So you could just break that off and give it to Chris, and he could.
You can also like when you cut the aloe, then you like scoop out the inside. You can use for like a,
Now, do you talk to plants?
Oh yeah, you should talk.
Okay. You got
Right? Totally. I name
all of mine.
What's your?
Of course. Mine have names.
Okay. What's his name?
I don't name them, but I just give it a little pep talk. And the CO2 is good for it. Like when you talk at them, like the CO2 is good.
You love the H
so that's
words.
part of it. But they say they like respond to positive stimulus.
I apologize when I forget to water them. I apologize.
Yeah. I really don't like anything that I have to water more than once a week.
Yeah.
But it's always better to underwater than overwater.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
This
then
is
you
awesome.
don't get mold and that situation. That's hard to recover
I
from.
appreciate you coming on and talking about aloe.
Yeah.
This is great. I mean, this is a really, it's kind of like the Don Carson episodes where they bring the monkey on. It's almost as exciting as a monkey.
Almost.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Thanks for having
Best
me.
neighbor.
Fun.
You're way better than the other
appreciate
neighbor
it.
on the other side. I want you to know that just on camera so the world can see. Corey, I hope you heard that. All right. You guys both had like parties yesterday.
We did have parties.
We came home.
Which
It
one
was
did you
like
go to?
cars were.
Oh, you didn't get invited to either one?
No, they both invited us. But
we
Rachel
did.
and I are not good neighbors, and we said no to both of our
Each
neighbors.
went to your.
So I actually have segue. It's not. It made my night.
The one that you ride, like
no,
the segue.
it might not be that funny, but you might have to cut it out
It's
later.
perfect
But
for this show.
my 94-year-old grandmother drove. Alex is laughing. My 94-year-old grandmother drove to the party yesterday
Went
on
to the
her
wrong
own.
one.
First of all, big mistake. So she went to the wrong party. She came like a half an hour before the party was supposed to start, and there weren't any cars, so she didn't know which house it was. She went to the house with the cars, and they said, "Oh, well, where does your, you don't know? Did she just move in?" Well, when you're 94, 4 years ago was she just moved in. So they sent her down to
another house that
to
just the new neighbors.
people.
Yeah.
They were like, no. So then she was like, I think I need to call somebody.
At least she had
And
the
then she
wherewithal.
got there and she was all frazzled. She was
Can I say you set that up as if it wasn't going to be funny? It was actually maybe one of the funnier stories that has been on this show. So as so thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Fun.
Maybe we'll have you back as a guest. Maybe.
Let me know.
Maybe. Oh. All right. That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for most people don't watch this far, but we'll say thank you anyway. And bye.